Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the glorious Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA, as I love to call where I live. So welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is December 2025 Paper Pumpkin Alternative Video number 29. Yes, we are going to hit 30. I'm so excited. So let's get started, right? So this kit is called Watercolor in Bloom, December 2025. You could have made 3, 3, and 3, a total of 9 cards with 9 beautiful envelopes, but only have printing down at the bottom. So my last 3 cards here are just using my last 3 envelopes, but that will get me to 30. So this QR code here on the back of the instruction sheet would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. There's a visual that shows you everything that is in the kit. Down here it lists those coordinating colors. Now videos 1 through 5, I share with you everything that comes in the kit. I go into a little bit more depth of the what it all says and everything. After that, we just kind of mosey along. This one over here would lead you to this set of 6 dies called the Abundant Joy dies. They will coordinate with October, November, and December of 2025's Paper Pumpkin Kit. The new set of dies are out and ready to be purchased. They're called the Beautiful Bloom dies. It's a set of 4 dies, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they will make those right there. So these will coordinate with January, February, and March of 2026 Paper Pumpkin Kit. The stamps are dear friend, thank you, miss you. The little things you do for me mean so much. You make me feel loved, and the 4 images. With that being said, this is going to be a quick card. It's going to be another little note card. The last one, I'm thinking I might do one last full-size card. I'm not sure yet. I haven't got my mind wrapped around it. The other things I do want to mention again, I do say I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because I am. However, I am a hobby demonstrator as I have stopped allowing anybody to order from me. Only I order from me now. It's just that Stampin' Up! To allow people to order from myself or from another demonstrator, you have to pay Stampin' Up! Almost $15 a month. Wasn't making a whole lot of money at that. Not that I did this to make money, but have you. That adds up to almost $300 a year. Start thinking about it. I can use that $300 to buy stuff, more craft product, rather than give them a free $300 of my money. I can just use that to buy product and use it to make videos and to make my crafts and to do what I want. So I am definitely a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. However, I'm sorry, but nobody can purchase. You can be part of my team if you want to, but I just can't have anybody buy from me. It doesn't mean that other things can happen. I just don't allow anybody to buy from me because I won't pay into their DBWS thing. And I think it's stinky winky that, you know, I don't know why they have to have a demonstration in the first place. But they do. And I don't feel like I need to pay them to allow people to order from them. It's not like I'm doing anything for you, really. Except showing you product and showing you things, but I only show you things, guys, that I purchase or that gifts of things that I have been sent that I absolutely love. So I'm not going to pay them $300 a year. I'm just not. So it doesn't mean I don't love their things. It's just I'd rather spend that $300. You have to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you have to spend $300 every 3 months to stay current, right? Well, you add that up, that's an awful lot of money. So, I'm going to use that money and put it to good use here in my craft room so I can share and do things like this, like I love to do. So, with that being said, let's get on with this card. So I have another note card, which is 4 7/8 by 7 scored at 3.5. That means, and we have our matching envelope, of course. So I've already cut down the front Here's the back of it. The front of the envelope, because this is what I'm after, and I want this nice piece here to the side. I've cut this down to 3.5 by 4 7/8, so it goes completely on the top of my note card. This is going to be what I would call a clean, crisp and clean card. And then I have one of 2 ovals left, so we're going to use this oval here on this card. And then remember that envelope flap here that I did the little leaf embossing folder on? I have a 1/2 inch strip I cut off of it. This is going to go on the inside, but I'm not going to color it. I'm going to leave that white as well. Clean, crisp card, here's what I'm after. This is just going to get glued down. Sometimes you want something that is clear, crisp, clean looking card. And this is my version of that basically right here. So don't do this a lot of times. I like to do a lot of stamping. Doesn't mean these cards aren't pretty, but this is my little nod to that type of stamping. So with that being done, I'm going to take this now. I'm going to be putting this about right here. So I'm going to be cutting this off. So I want to make sure I don't go over that oval, but we are going to put a lot on the front. We're going to pack it. We're going to do the little things you do for me so much. And I put this on a smaller block, so please, please, please let me stamp it straight. And we're going to put Dear Friend on top of it. But I want to stamp this one first. And I want to do this. I still want to do it in garden green. I thought I could change it, but I can't. I really want the garden green. It has so much beautiful garden green here that... And if you're wondering, what is she doing? I'm looking for the coaster. Yes. Yes. And if you're wondering, why does she use a coaster? Now I'm going to use hand sanitizer because I got ink on myself. It's because putting the ink pads on my glass mat, it makes a lot of noise. And it was pointed out to me. I didn't realize that it did. But since it was pointed out to me, I can tell now that it really does make a lot of noise. Doesn't bother me while I'm by myself, but now that I can do video, it does make noise. So that kind of helps take care of that. And my girlfriend Jackie made me all these coasters. So this is going to go about right here. Please be straight. And it didn't. It just turned... It just did. I mean, just as I was setting it down, it went eek. It's like it's not meant to be straight. You can see it, right? So we are going to have to use this side. And I think what I'm going to need, I don't know why I'm having such trouble here. Let's try it this way. Let's try if I do it this way. And I'm going to try to incorporate my little mark in the G of this stamp, and I think that's going to work. Bingo! I'm almost completely done, and I finally get it right? So Dear Friend is going to go right here. I don't know why, but the D looked like it wasn't inked up all the way. You'd be surprised, but this is actually difficult for me to do this clean look, working on that here. And so we're going to do thank you so much on the inside. Now I got to remember I'm going to have a 1/2 inch here. So I'm going to do it a little bit farther to the left. So much. Right there. And our envelope. And I don't know why. Let's see. What are we going to do? Just something clean and crisp. Thank you. We already did that. Oh, you make me feel loved. We haven't used that one lately, and it's yes, it's stuck on other things, but that's okay. We can fix that. We can fix it. And we're just going to put this. I can hear my hubby. You can't hear him. But he's saying, no, 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 no. And that is definitely directed at Hank for whatever reason. No, 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 no. You would think the kid was 2, but no, no, he's not. It just makes me laugh. Sorry. Okay, let's get this card together. And then we have one more to do. And then tomorrow I can do the review. All right, we're going to glue our little 1/2 inch strip of leaves here. I don't know why I wouldn't put that down. Right here. White on white. Okay, something is happening to all of my scissors for some reason. I cannot find any. I just found this pair, but I'm telling you, when I'm done with the paper pumpkin review, my stamp room is getting a good clean. It needs to be cleaned. It's just, I've been just barely surviving it. But now I can't do the barely surviving anymore. We are going to take this. We're going to put it right there. I know I could have put it up on dimensionals, but we're just, oops, we're going to pull it back a little. I'm going to stamp some little butterflies from the, it's harder when you put that on dimensional, it's harder to fussy cut it off. I really want my good snips because these hit that corn I have on my thumb. All right. I want to stamp some butterflies. You can hear it. See, it makes noise, and I've lost the coaster again. There we go. So let's do 1. And my new wee little block. 2 and 3. There we go, dear friend. And we will do 1 right there. And then we're going to do this little one. There. And we'll do just one right there. So that's how simple that one is. I know, not much on the card, not long to do it, but my little twist on clean and simple card. Dear friend, the little things you do for me mean so much. Thank you so much, right? So thanks for watching, everybody, and I can't wait to get started here for number 30. I have 1 oval. I have this little bit left. I'm not sure what else I really got left, but we'll figure it out here. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I can't wait to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.